Hey guys, this is Rich Schnitzel with Bowtie Bots, and we're going to go over how we organize the content within our Manychat bot so that we can keep everything organized and we can find what we want when we need it. What you're looking at right now is the main screen that you get when you go into the Flow tab on the left-hand column of Manychat. And you'll notice what I have up here is just the content that is associated with the welcome message, the menu, and the default reply. We have it here like this because these are the items that aren't really going to grow that much. Once you set them, you may iterate a couple times on what you've done, but you're going to be spending most of your time creating new flows, creating new sequences, and creating new growth tools to really drive the engagement and drive the traffic to your bot. And to manage all of those other things that you're going to be creating, we create folders. Now, when you're thinking about the folders, it's really important to remember you can create one folder each. You cannot create a folder within a folder. What that means is where you normally might make a folder that holds all of your photos, and then within that folder, you might make something that says Family Vacations 2017. You can't do that in the flows for Manychat. You get one or the other. So it's important that we keep the descriptions on our folders concise enough that we really understand what's going into them. So with that, let's go into the folder all the way on the right. This is the growth tools. And you guessed it, this holds all of our growth tools. Now, what's really important about what we're doing here is we are naming the flows the same name that we have with the associated growth tool in that tab on the left-hand column. So when we're trying to flip-flop back and forth between the two things, we know exactly what we're going into, and we don't have to guess about, oh, this is message one and message one. Which growth tool are we going through? This keeps it really simple, really easy to understand. And when you're trying to work with multiple people, it keeps it really concise and clear that everybody understands what our intentions are. The next three folders going over to the left here are the sequences that we've created. Now, we create a folder within each sequence because each day of your sequence needs to be a different flow. It's the only way that you can get a time delay on your drip marketing going out to subscribers, which means if you're looking at this, each one would be a different flow. So in onboarding, we have one day. If we wanted to create day two, we need to create something different. If we didn't create a folder for that specific sequence, we would have multiple day ones and it would start to get confusing. So one folder for one sequence keeps it nice and organized, keeps everything really tight together. And you can see the same thing that we are calling this the folder name and then day one of our sequence, so that when we are going back and forth between the two, we can look at the name and there is no doubt in our mind what flow we are looking at and what it's going to. And the last folder that we have set up right now is the flows folder. Now, the flows folder is small things that we are going to use multiple times because Manychat allows you to, after a button or even just organically after a final message, go to a next flow. So these are things like meeting update and email collection that we might want to put in a lot of different sequences, a lot of different growth tools. It's a very common task that we're going to want to achieve. So we created a very small, short sequence, put it in the flow folder, and now whenever we want to collect an email, we don't have to recreate the entire flow of that. We just go push to flow email collection, and it's done. We're saving time. We're maintaining consistency with our subscribers. They know exactly what to expect, and it keeps the experience really, really smooth, really sweet. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get engaged on the Facebook page. I'm there every day, checking in, answering any questions that you guys have. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.